Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the Arizona Cardinals franchise. It is week 16, and we are still on our win streak here. I believe 4 games now. This is the big one here. 2 9-5 teams in the NFC going head to head. The Falcons, who look like a pretty good team, honestly, based on their standings overall on offense and defensive stats. They're currently in the lead of the NFC South with the Bucks a game behind them. We are 3 games behind the Niners, technically still in it for some reason, but that's fine. I don't. We're not going to win the division. But this is an important game because, as I've stated the past couple episodes, there's a ton of teams here looking to make the wild card, and we are one of those teams, along with the Bucks or Falcons, whoever doesn't win their division. And we already beat the Bucks, so if we can beat the Falcons too, we're pretty much guaranteed to be, as long as we're on the same record as those two teams, we'll be above them. But we can't account for some of the other teams. We'll have to just hopefully win enough games to pass them if they decide to pass us. But we're going to see here. I saw a story of some kind that intrigued me. Lance Mason named top right guard in the country. That's the only thing noteworthy. We are going to look at him because for us, guard is still definitely in play. But I don't know. Guard's not exactly the most thrilling position here in this draft. Lance Mason, not going to give you a ton in strength or speed category, but he looks like he's solid at the moment. So he's definitely an option, especially if he's there in the 3rd round. Possibly could take him, but we'll see. Aside from that, let's take a look at our storyline here. We have to trust our staff, probably with a game plan decision. Skip that. So I know people have been talking up to this defense we're facing, but I don't see a reason to fear that line. If we attack them through the run game, we'll be able to sustain long drives and dominate time of possession. I mean, I don't disagree with our run game. Are you worried about not putting up enough points? It won't matter. They can't keep up if they never have the ball. That's true. Our line will set the tone, and our backs are going to break off big chunks every time. Trust me. I'm just going to go with it because we're doing all right. I can handle the play calling shift. You guys get ready in practice this week. I hope you're right on this. It's odd, though, that it said, hey, 250 yards passing, but we're also going to be running the football. I don't know. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's what I saw. That's fine. I have confidence we can do that. Let's go ahead and set our normal stuff here for these games, or for these strategies, I should say. Again, do I want to add any of these? I'm not sure. I'd say for now, no, but we'll see. Week 18, we might add one of them just so we can lock those in, but we'll see. But that looks fine. We'll take out QB run plays. I actually did like the pitch perfect, and we'll go 3-3-5 play sheet. Normal stuff. So practice once again. We will go ahead and set this to full pad for the entire team, and we will see anyone gets hurt James Conner was obviously out last week. We'll see if he'll be good to go. Had a turf toe injury. He is good to go, but Josiah DeGuara, our third tight end, has a broken finger on his left hand, so he will be out today. So only 2 tight ends on the roster. And on defense, 2 injuries. BJ Ojolari with a dislocated shoulder, and Dadrian Taylor Demerson with a dislocated wrist. And those guys aren't starters, but they are good depth options. So if more injuries happen, could have some issues there. But we do have a Marvin Harrison upgrade here. I'd say let's get him to be better as a slot receiver. More so just for the short route running. Plus 3 releases, nice. 1 short, 1 medium, 1 deep, 1 catching. A pretty nice upgrade. I mean, he's pretty good across the board, but I just want him to be able to get open with routes a bit better on the short to intermediate side of things. Let's check out the weekly recap. And here we are. Giants 10-4 versus the 7-7 Vikings. Hand off to Cam Scattaboo to the left side, and he just has full speed ahead. No one able to tackle him. Close game, 24-17. Giants continue their unexpected season. This is a big one as well. Eagles 9-5, Commanders 8-6. Play action. Hurts looking for a pass downfield, and guess who? Devonta Smith. Another really good Hurts game, 30-34, 4 touchdowns. Last week prior, he had a 5 touchdown game, but Eagles getting a big win there. They're definitely fighting for that NFC East spot. Packers versus the Bears, 8-6 Packers. Holy crap, that's a ton of snow in Chicago. I can't even see where he's thrown to, but a high-scoring game, 30-27. Tucker Kraft on the touchdown pass. Packers move to 9-6. Bears at the basement of the league, 3-12 in the snow game. That was a hell of a game. I'm excited to play in one of those games eventually. Obviously in Arizona that's not going to happen, but you know, if we play any of those teams, I mean, we play away. This is our last home game, so we play in Cincinnati week 7 next week. We could see a snow game. Aside from that, let's go ahead into this one, and since it's our last home game, let's wear some special uniforms. Those are so bad. Those are horrible. I've never seen those in my life. Those are bad. Let's do... I'm trying to think. We did those last time. Don't want to do rivalries. Let's do the color rush. No, that might that might be too confusing against the Falcons, though. Now let's just go with our normal. Let's just stick with our normal for our last home game. Probably should have used our color rush for a different opponent earlier in the season, and not the team that is also would be wearing a red, black, and white. But here we are, last regular season home game for Arizona here. Crowd's excited, and could end up being the last time Arizona plays at home. Obviously, it depends on playoff standings and how those work out, but first, I mean, really, you really are going to look at this like a kind of a senior night. You think about high school and college football, but not really. But it's the season closer in Arizona. Atlanta has Michael Penix Jr., who seems to be playing pretty well, which, I mean, fair. They are 9-5. He looks pretty good right now. He's doing pretty solid. Bijan, obviously one of the best running backs in the league. They did trade away Tyler Algier. I believe he's on the Browns in this franchise, but he's going to be an issue. He's very good. Drake London, 93 overall. He's a very good receiver as well. Darnell Mooney, he's a solid number 2. And Raymond McLeod's playing pretty decently. Probably their 3. And they have Nelson Aguilar here as well. Kyle Pitts is going to be a matchup problem. He's pretty good at this point. And their O-line's also pretty good. Jake Matthews, Matthew Bergeron, David Andrews, Chris Lindstrom, who's one of the best guards in the league, and Caleb McGarry. So pretty good offense. Defensively, they have rookie Jalen Walker, who looks like he's playing pretty well this season, along with rookie James Pierce Jr. Both first-round rookies starting for them. On in the interior, it's a little bit on the weaker end, but still not bad. David Onyemata and Ruka Rororo. Solid group there. At linebacker, Troy Anderson starting at Sam. Caden Ellis starting at the Mike. Eric Hendricks is also here. And Divine Diablo at Will. And corner, AJ Terrell, one of the better corners in the league. And Clark Phillips is there 2. Jalen Jones at 3. And Jesse Bates, one of the best safeties in the league. He's in my Samurais franchise. I really like him there, but he's very good. And they also have Jordan Fuller at strong safety. So this is a pretty good team. Youngwei Koo's still their kicker. Bradley Pinion is their punter. This is a good team. They have pretty well-rounded. Some weaker spots, but they have, like, full position-wise, they're pretty solid. Why is Greg Dortch returning? I don't know, because I changed it. I changed the returns in the main franchise menu. I changed the returners, but they said, nah, let's not keep that for some reason. They literally did not at all. Fine. It's fine. It's an easy fix. DeMarcado, Kytrell Clark. Let's get them involved. All right, James Conner is back here. He is going to start this game on the field. But we're going to make this a nice... We're going to try to split between him and Trey Benson. Conner trying to find something. Gets 8 yards. Could have had a bigger one there, but kind of got stuck behind the line, behind the receiver blocking there, I should say. 2nd and 2. We're going to go quick RPO. Mike Wilson trying to break the tackle. Jordan Fuller's there. Only 1 yard gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. We are going to bring in Trey Benson after that, after this play here. 3rd and 1. And it's going to be a handoff. Conner fighting down. Can't get it. 4th and 1 from our own 38. It's a little bit tough. We're going to punt this one, unfortunately. Maybe I should have thrown that one to Marvin Harrison, but that's okay. Big hit, Will Johnson on the fumble, but Ray McLeod recovers his own fumble. My question is, why is he on the field? But 3,900 yards, 65 completion percentage, 39 touchdowns, 9 picks. Yeah, Penix is looking really good. But yeah, why is Will Johnson on the return game? I don't know. Why is he on special teams? I have no idea. But makes a great play there. Obviously, the outcome was not a fumble recovery, but that's okay. Bijan getting the handoff. Nothing there. Loss of 3. Keem Davis-Gaither on the play. Again, I probably forgot to change this one, but why is he in over Cody Simon? Because he's been playing a lot. Obviously, Cody Simon was hurt last week, but it's got to be Cody Simon starting. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Penix motioning. And this one going to be another handoff. Bijan Robinson finding a lot of space on their outside. Big run. Bijan to the 46. Yeah, and that's got to be something we try to stop is his big run game here. Don't want him to take this game over. Here's going to be another run. Loss of a yard there. Mac Wilson on the play. But yeah, he's a incredible runner. So, but he's also great in the receiving game. So we'll see if we see some of him. And there it is on cue. A screenplay, but Mac Wilson absolutely playing that to a T, just perfectly reading it and getting to Bijan 3rd and 18. I don't know why all those alerts are showing up. Oh my goodness. And this one's going to be a play action here. Penix looking, oh my goodness, and it's Bijan again. No one was over there. Big return, not return, big run after catch there for Bijan Robinson. And he has been getting every single touch here so far. They're going to bring in their backup. I can't see what his name is, but here's a handoff for him. Game of 1. Sweat with the tackle. Who is he? I don't know. Bijan's back in, so got to be careful. Bijan's been pretty much the entire drive. Penix is looking for something. Finds Kyle Pitts for his first catch. Breaking off a tackler, jumping over him. Gets 6 yards. 3rd and 3. I don't know why these alerts are popping up a million times a second. And this will be a quick throw. Ray McLeod was not ready for it. He drops that one, and they're going to have to take a field goal attempt. But defense managed to hold him to 3, but they did look very susceptible to Bijan Robinson plays, regardless of what they were. Here's DeMarcado with the return. Down to the 45. That's a nice return there for our offense to get started with. And no Josiah DeGuara in means we will be seeing one of our tackles play tight end 1, or 3, I should say. There's Tip Ryman. Gain of, what is that, 5? Jesus Christ. Sorry, I just getting back from work and like my brain's still kind of off. But 2nd and 5 from the 50. This one gonna be a read option. Almost played it well, but Kyler just too shifty. Nice juke, Kyler Murray. Tackled down by, I believe that was Ruko Rororo, to the 31. Great play there from Kyler. James Pierce was the one who was reading the play, just not ready for Kyler. Here's going to be a quick RPO. Mike Wilson with a nice slant route there. Big gain to the 9. We're going to go ahead and give Trey Benson a carry this time, since we haven't done anything with him yet on the field. Here's a handoff. Trey Benson to the end zone, touchdown. Caden Ellis not able to get him down. Trey Benson with his 8th touchdown on the season. And we take the lead with that. Great play. Great play, team. Great drives there. And we'll see if our defense can be up to the task to stop Bijan, or if he's just going to be doing what he's been doing so far all day long. Hopefully not. And there's going to be some bad tackle attempts from our special teams. Melton finally brings him down, but good return for Ray McLeod to the 46-yard line. There you go. Coming out with 3 tight ends here. And this one's going to be a handoff. Bijan Robinson up the middle. Gets tackled down at the 39. And that's going to be an injury. It looks like that's backup tight end, but we really can't let Bijan continue to do that. He's just hard to bring down. So, you know, if he gets to the secondary, it might be bad news. And here's going to be a pass play, almost intercepted by Will Johnson. Jumped the throw to Drake London. That would have been an awesome play. Will Johnson already had the forced fumble. No recovery earlier on Ray McLeod. I'm sure he'd love to get a turnover here today. Here's going to be a quick one. Drake London getting 7, 3rd and 3. And they're going to go 5 wide here. I'm sorry for the alert marker popping up. That's going to be a run for Penix. Holy shit, he gets rocked by Mac Wilson. And they're going to take another 3. as we're nearing the end of the first quarter. And Youngwei Koo knocks it through. And it is a 7-6. I'm not going to say it the other way around because fuck you. Fuck the brain rot. No. It's 7-6. DeMarcado now with the return again. He had a good one last time. This time he only gets to the 30, but still decent enough return. But yeah, I mean, defense did a great job there, limiting that to a 3 again. You can keep doing that. Should be able to manage this game. Trey Benson, no gain on that one. And that's going to take us to the, maybe not. We might call play here. And we're not going to. We're going to let this one go to the second quarter here. Cardinals up 7-6 with the ball now. Falcons really have the potential to really explode here and get a touchdown. They've yet to do it. We've been able to hold them off in field goal range both times, but we do have to be a little concerned in that regard. It's be play action tight end screen. That could get really risky, but Trey McBride with the blocks and the play to the 38 on the other side of the field. Incredible play from everyone on offense there. That was just an incredible job. Absolutely incredible job. Ooh, let's try this play. Tiff Ryman is not getting the football. Oh my God, Kyler gets destroyed. James Conner breaks a tackle, manages to get 2 yards on the midline pitch play. We're not going to run that again because holy crap, he almost died. We get another run to James Conner here on 2nd and 8. Up the middle he goes, finding some space, and he's going to fight down to the 20-yard line. Nice run. Let's see, what do we want to go with here? Let's try this play. I don't know. Could be fun. Could be something. Maybe not, though. I mean, we see Mike Wilson make a play. No, it's going to be tipped and intercepted by Jesse Bates. Probably should have went aggressive catch there instead of possession, but I didn't think the corner was going to make a play on it before it got to Mike Wilson, but he did. And that's a big play for Jesse Bates, and he's, like I said, probably best safety in football. Gets 4 yards on the run there as Bijan. But yeah, I mean, I should know better, especially having experience with Jesse Bates on my team in my Tokyo Samurai franchise. Here's going to be a throw screen, sort of, to Bijan. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, though. Yeah, I should know better not to put the ball in the harm's way with him there, because he is an incredible safety. He's rangy. He can make a play on the ball. He can make you regret throwing a pass. And here's to be Penix looking for something. I could have had that. Ray McLeod with the catch and some additional yardage there to the 47. It's a great play from Penix and McLeod there. Continues this drive. Another handoff to the left. It's Bijan, but Sweat is all over it. And he's crawling around. Loss of 1 on that one. 2nd and 11. Penix takes it. It's going to be a pass. He's going to look for Kyle Pitts. Can't quite get it there. A little high there. So it's a 3rd and 11 here. Keem Davis-Gaither is in. Then we're seeing the alerts spammed complete all the time. And Penix looking for something. Just going to have to run it himself. I can't tackle him with Gaither. Walter Nolan does. It seems to be an injury on that 4th and 6 stop. They're showing Walter Nolan a little bit more than I'd like to see. And that's because he's hurt. And that's not good. That is our star rookie 1st round pick. Made the play, but he is down on the play. Hopefully he'll be okay. But Pena's going to have to punt this one. And that one going to the sideline. And pretty good punt down at the 4. So we'll see. Who are you talking to? Oh, Tommy Salami. He's talking to nobody. And the voice is in his head. Bruised hand. Walter Nolan will be fine. We'll bring him back. But yeah, I mean, never said never said that Mr. Tommy Salami is exactly the most sane person. But he surely is a pretty good head football coach. Here's me, James Conner, going out wide there for the run. Gain of 15. Nice play from the team there. First down. James Conner looking to pass 1,000 yards here at the end of the season. Just under 900. We'll probably pass that today. Here's going to be Trey McBride. Going to be a high pass. Incomplete. Jones on the breakup there. Just a little too high for Trey to bring in. 2nd and 10 now. Trey Benson on the field this time. Be a read option. We got a lineman blocking Jesse Bates. That's a great way to do it. And Kyler Murray, big run to the 50. And he already has 2 for 50 on the day. And Kyler has been the best rushing quarterback in football this season. So we're obviously going to utilize his legs and his ability to continue being a weapon. First down from the 50. Looking pass, going quick. Tip Ryman for his 2nd catch. Gain of 7 there. We love throwing it to Tip. He is a solid number 2 tight end. 2nd and 3. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Trey Benson with the carry up the middle. Some good space to the 34. And it is going to be a first down. New set of downs. Under 3.5 to go in the 2nd quarter. James Conner back on the field. We're looking past pressure as we get hit and throw it away into the general area of some players on the team. Trying to go up high to Marvin Harrison, but pressure came in too quickly. It's going to be a play action here. Looking pass. We're going turnaround. It's going to be intercepted again. Just not a good play from me. Then it's going to be James Pierce, the rookie first rounder, with a great play. And that is the thing that I can't do. I cannot put the ball into harm's way. We're giving them so many chances here. It's too many chances with the high-powered offense that they have here. And Penix getting pressured and sacked. Ball's out on the ground. Pick it up. Somebody on defense. And plays Campbell's going to have it. Is this going to stand, though? I don't know. It's tough because it looked like he was maybe going to the grounds. His knee could have been down, but it did look like the ball could have been hit out beforehand. It's really hard to tell. They're going to have a booth review here. Let's see if we get a better look at it because I can't tell. The viewpoint we had wasn't really easy to see with the bodies in the way. And get a good look here. Is his knee down? It looks like his knee... Oh, it's probably... I think his knee is down just slightly before the ball came out. I think. And that looks like that is the case. So it is still going to be a sack. Negative play for them, but we do not get the ball in the red zone. I think it's a good call from the refs. Obviously, I would have loved it to have been a fumble, but it did seem like his knee came down just before the ball came out. And it's a good call. And that's going to be Darnell Mooney with his first catch. Going to get 6 yards on that one. We'll hopefully just force another turnover here in the future. But 2-minute warning hits here. Falcons looking to convert here and get some points before the 2nd quarter ends here, and then they can get the ball after halftime. And he's going deep down the field. Bijan Robinson one-on-one with Budda Baker, broken up. Budda Baker, great job from Budda. And that's the type of thing we really want to see from our best defender, right? Our best secondary player, best player on the defense. He's able to man up and make the play. Here's me a return. Keitrell Clark not able to get around defender there. We're going to start from the 21. We do still have all 3 timeouts, and we are starting here. I'm actually going to take Connor out, put Trey Benson in on this drive after this play. We're going to go Trey McBride. Can we get it to him? He catches it. Good play. Good extension. Kyler putting it only where he could really get it. And going back to pass here. Looking over the middle. Marvin Harrison's almost intercepted again. That was Jalen Jones almost getting the 3rd Kyler interception on the game. That would have been devastating. That one probably would have gone back for a touchdown too. Got to be safe with the football. Here's going to be a screen. Trey Benson, very explosive after the catch, and he's going to get just shy of the 1st down here. So 3rd and inches. And this one, Trey Benson going to get the 1st timeout. Number 1 for us, taken at the 50-yard line now. Oof. Yeah, I got to be a little bit safer with the football here. This has definitely been we did change the sliders a little bit. But this has been definitely my worst game in terms of being unsafe with the football. And that one, just a great play from Jesse Bates once again. Coming up to make the play on Michael Wilson. Can't bring it in. 2nd and 10 now. And we're looking for something over the middle, and that's going to be almost intercepted again. I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to go to, I believe it was X, but I didn't. I went Y or vice versa. Whichever one wasn't the one I threw to. It's me 3rd down here. Looking for something. Kyler's just going to run it himself. He's going to keep it to the 36. 1st down he goes. And sometimes that's what you got to do. Trust that you can pick it up. Under 30 seconds to go now in the half. Looking pass. Fuck it. Trey Benson down there somewhere. Make a play. It's just too far out of bounds. That's all right. 2nd down and 10 from the 36 now. Under 20 seconds to play. Going Trey McBride over the middle. Takes a shot from Caden Ellis, but he gets the 1st down timeout. Does put Kyler over 100 yards on the game. We got 1 timeout left. See if we can maybe get into the end zone. It's just going to be tough with Jesse Bates back there. And we're going to go Trey McBride. He's wide open. Can he get to the end zone? He's going to step out of bounds at the 2. Divine Diablo cannot stay in coverage well enough there. And we have maybe, that's not the play I wanted, but that's fine. We have maybe 1 or 2 plays to make this work. And we're going to go out to Jesse Bates, but Trey Benson, who's covered by Jesse Bates. Couldn't quite get it to him. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2. 5 seconds to go. Have a timeout. Gonna be Mike Wilson who catches it. Touchdown. I threw it maybe slightly later than I wanted to. But he held on this time. And I think the right call here is actually go for 2. Make this because they get the ball after halftime, right? So I want to make this a 2-score game. So right now we're up 7. If we get 2-point conversion, that put us up 9. I think that's the right call. Trey McBride, hold on. They're going to say he got it. And 15-6. There we go. That's exactly how we wanted that to go. And Falcons going to have 2 seconds. Probably just going to return here, and that's it. So just make the tackle. And there you go. That will bring us to halftime. Cardinals up 15-6. Defenses kind of showing up more in the second half than they did in the first, although we were able to score with under seconds left to go. Not the best game from Kyler, obviously. Bijan's had a pretty good game already. Drake London's only had 1 catch for 7 yards, so we're at least holding him at this point, but we need to really try to hold Bijan because he is such an incredible weapon on offense. And I don't want to get beat too badly by him. Here's Mike Hughes with the return again. Break and tackle to the 23 he goes. And right now, Penix is projected MVP. By the way, Kyler's at 3. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. I don't know how this game will help. It probably will bring him down a little bit with the interceptions, but that's okay. I'm shocked he's in the MVP conversation. Here's going to be a Michael Penix throw out to Bijan, just kind of out of bounds, though. Second and 10. This one, handoff up the middle. Bijan, uh-oh. And there's a big hole, just not enough burst to get to the end zone, but still a nice play. Sets him up at the 40 with a new set of downs. And we really need the interior to do a better job there. Here's going to be a play action here. He's going to find an open man, Darnell Mooney. First down to the other 47. But a play action game definitely can help them a lot here. Especially with how well Bijan has done. Here's me a run again. Bijan breaking a tackle. Oh my goodness, Bijan Robinson. Someone please get him. Garrett Williams gets him down at the 12, but he's almost at 100 on the day. Yeah, he's a problem, and we gotta do better here. From the 12, he's not in the game. Luckily, they're gonna give it to the backup. Is that Carson? Is that what his name is? I don't know, but there's an injury, and it is Walter Nolan again, and that's not good because I had him come back in, but this time it looks like his ribs. It's not his bruised hand. Still not good, especially with how well they've been running the football. Losing our really good interior piece is going to hurt, even though we have some good pieces in there. He's the best by a decent margin at this point. They're going to go pass here. Going to go out to Ray McLeod. Gets 5 yards. Makes us a 3rd and 6 from the 8. Bruised ribs. Walter, just stay out for a little bit. Don't really need you getting more hurt than you already have. Bruised hand, bruised ribs. Bruised hand's one thing. Bruised ribs, that's a scary situation maybe for broken ribs. Here's me, Penix running it. Ball's out. Fumbled it. Recovered Garrett Williams, and he's going the other way. Garrett Williams tracked down by Darnell Mooney. It looks like maybe, I don't even know what happened there on that fumble, because the screen kind of zoomed out. It looked like maybe he was going to throw. He was trying to throw it right before. I don't know what happened here. No, I think he was trying to dive in. Yeah, he was going to try to dive in. But Mac Wilson, obviously right there. Just able to, that's real, like really close, but he is for sure short. Mac Wilson with the hit. Garrett Williams able to pick it up. And that is a huge play for our defense to make the stop there. Got James Conner in. Good. Okay. Defense coming up big again. Here's a handoff. James Conner with some blocking. It's 4. Second and 6. We got a quick RPO out to Tip Ryman. No gain, though. They're ready for that one. 3rd and 6 from the 16 here. Got Trey Benson in on the play. And we're going outside to Mike Wilson, but not able to get it out in time. It's Dorless with the pressure and the hit on Kyler, incomplete. We're going to have to punt, but still going to help with field position at least a little bit. Hopefully, Raven McLeod with the return. Big hit. Will Johnson trying to force another one. But we do hold on at the 27. We'll see here. Falcons first down from the 27. Penix drops back, looking, finds Pitts. No, that's Mooney spinning, and he's going to get down to the 44. he's been getting much more involved here in this second half. And it seems like Garrett Williams, even though he had that fumble recovery, is struggling to stop Darnell. And here's going to be a read option. He's pressured, sacked. That one, Baron Browning. Love the play. Love that one. Great play from Baron Browning. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 17 here. Wouldn't be surprised if they run it. But it's going to be a pass. I'm stuck on Calais Campbell. Here's going to go out to Ray McLeod. Jesse Bates all over that one. Gain of 5. So 3rd and 12 here. Still don't understand why those alerts are coming up. That's really annoying. He's looking over the middle. Gonna just float this one up. Buda Baker on the play. And try to go Darnell Mooney. That one is very reminiscent to last week with CJ Stroud just threw it up to, I think it was Joe Mixon on that same spot. And obviously in the last game it was intercepted. That one only knocked down. Here's Kytrell Clark with a chance for return. Tackled by a big-headed boy. And gets to the 23. We go ahead and get Trey Benson in after this play here from Connor. Here's a handoff. Terrible blocking from Tip Ryman. Just absolutely going on to do fuck all. This is the left side of the line. We're running up the middle, buddy. We need you up the middle. But 2nd and 10 from the 23. This one going to be a toss out to Trey. He's finding some room, breaking a tackle, still fighting. Gets 6 yards on the toss. And I think we're gonna run this play. And this in our head, this is our one use play per game because we really like how well this play works every single time. Although maybe not here, but Marvin Harrison, strong hands, holds on to the football. And there's Ruka Rororo hurt on the play. And gonna have an injury timeout for him. 1st down from the 47. Gonna bring Connor back in here in a minute. Gonna go quick slant. 6 yards for Mike Wilson. Nice play. 2nd and 4. We're maybe not gonna run a play action where Jones is one of our main routes we'd throw to. Handoff. Connor bouncing off his lineman, finds the 1st down. You don't see that very often from many running backs, but James Conner's a big guy. He's able to make that play happen. This one, going to hand off again. Connor. Gain of 6 up the middle this time. And right now, the Falcons just slowly letting this drive go further and further down the field here. Oh, man, why am I going to him? I don't know, but Mike Wilson, nice catch versus A.J. Terrell. We haven't really targeted A.J. Terrell all game long. But for some reason, my mind was like, yes, let's go to Mike Wilson. He made the play. Great catch there. Here's Connor up the middle, takes a shot from Jesse Bates. Gets 3 yards, though. So 2nd and 7. Don't have to run a play here. I don't think we will. So we head into the 4th quarter, still 15-6. And, but we are driving here. We are in field goal range. We've made some solid plays. We played safe with the football this half. And really, we're just looking to run some more clock down and see if we can get the win. So we're up 9, by the way. We are up 9. It's a 2-score game. So that was another part of it, too. We're going to just hand this one off again. James Conner fighting down 3rd and 1 for that one. And I think we're just going to go hand off ISO. We're going to still try it. Fuck it. 3rd and 1. Handoff up the middle. Connor fighting. Still fighting. James Conner fighting to the end zone. Touchdown. Oh, my goodness. What a run from James Conner. There was questions on maybe he could get replaced. Maybe he gets replaced, right, by Trey Benson, who's been really good. But James Conner's just showing why that's maybe not the case. And here's going to be a run out wide. It's Kyler to the other side. 2-point conversion. Now we are up 17. 3-score game all of a sudden with under 9.5 to go in the game. Falcons sneakily have not been able to really do much offensively, but at the same time, it's more putting points on the board that's been the issue. They've been able to make the drives down. They have not been able to punch them in. Obviously had the fumble at the goal line. That was a huge turn in this game. The 2 field goals obviously kind of falling short, and there's going to be a quick one. Drake London, a guy they're going to have to get involved here. He's only had 1 catch up to this point. But, you know, they're down by 17. It hasn't felt like they've been down by a ton because we were only up 9. But now at this point they are. And here's going to be another one. Ray McLeod 1st down to the 48. They're going to have to make some plays here. And they're going to have to make them kind of quickly. Pressure is on. Another pass. This one, Penix looking, going to find Kyle Pitts, who's still fighting down to the 49. It's a gain of 3. Our defense ranked 31st in the league, but today only 132 yards allowed. It's been a much better couple weeks, honestly. The past 3 weeks defensively have been much better from this defense than the rest of the season. I think that's something to note. And here's going to be a Darnell Mooney big play to the 24. And currently, Falcons are putting together a solid drive. Definitely looking to make some points go up on the board here. Here's going to be Bijan going out left for only a yard. And it's going to be 2nd and 9. And 6.5 to go. They don't have a ton of time. But they're going to go pass here. He's looking to Darnell Mooney. Gain of 9. His 5th catch on the game. They are going goal line. That's interesting. Run up the middle. Here's going to be a QB sneak stopped by Cody Simon. Touched him down. And it's going to be no gain. Great play. It's 4th and inches. 5.5 to go now. They still have to score 17 points in under 5.5 minutes. It's going to be tough. Here's going to be a handoff. Bijan gets the 1st down. Tried to pull him back, obviously. Forward progress will prevent that from really doing anything at that point, but maybe that's what they should have done the first time. But under 5 minutes to go now, you really need to try to get this one into the end zone. Penix running it himself, going to slide instead of trying to fight for it this time. Learning from his mistake earlier. 2nd and 2 from the 4. So big spot here. Ray motioning. And this one going to be a run. Bijan stopped. Maybe a half a yard shy. And, you know, at this point, you're in a really tough spot. You got to make a play. It's going to be Penix with his legs getting in there. Dives in this time. Didn't have a read on him. No spy on him. Penix dives in. 3.5 minutes to go. And makes this a 10-point game. But they got a lot of work to do still. It was a good drive, but maybe took too long. They're going to go onside kick here. Quick one. Pinion gets it to Dortch, and he's going to hold on. He's been really good at recovering those, so definitely happy with that. James Conner's in the game. That's good. 3.5 minutes to go. Falcons can let up a field goal, but they need to pretty much get a 3 and out here. Here's Conner breaking a tackle, but Jesse Bates is all over that one. And it brings up a 2nd and 13. Under 3 minutes to go here. Gonna be a handoff. Connor fighting. Gets 4 yards. There's a timeout from the Falcons this time. And I think this time, I'm just going to go quick RPO. 3rd and 9. Going out Zay Jones, who gets the catch, but A.J. Terrell's all over it. Get 3. Puts us in a reasonable field goal spot here. 53-yarder for Blake. Not Gillikin, no. Chad Ryland. We get it. We are up 13, so the Falcons now need 2 touchdowns instead of a touchdown and a field goal. With only 1 timeout, they do have the 2-minute warning. But ideally, for their sake, would like to score here very quickly. And there's a big hit, Buda Baker on Ray McLeod. And yeah, I mean, they got to go 72 yards. Obviously, if it was a field goal, they'd be in a much better situation, but they need a touchdown. Here's going to be a quick one over the middle. Ray McLeod with the catch. She's been getting a ton of targets today. Also, you can notice they really haven't gone to Drake London or Kyle Pitts or Bijan Robinson in the second half as much. And here's going to be a screen. As I say that, out to Bijan. Breaks a tackle, steps out of bounds, loss of a yard. And see here what they got. See MVP, potentially MVP, looking for something. It's going to go out to Kyle Pitts. Gain of 2. By the way, Titans are 2-12, and they got their second win over the 11-3 now Chiefs, which is insane. How the Titans beat them, I don't know, but they did. 3rd and 9. And this one, Bijan going out wide, but it's going to be Penix on the run, just going to keep it, and that's going to bring us to a 2-minute warning. They're not going to have enough time to get this ball out. And there we go. 26-13 going into 2-minute warning. Falcons got to get a touchdown. Touchdowns first things first, but then after that, you got to get an onside kick. And then you got to score another one. Only 1 timeout remaining. See if they can do it. Penix takes a sack, and that's one of the last things you want. Baron Browning on the play. Now they have to hurry up and snap it again. They don't want to waste their time out here. Penix going out. Drake London with the catch, first down. That's a great play. Penix over 200 now with that one. That was a nice play. They're changing the play here. Obviously, getting out of bounds was a really nice thing for them here. Quick one, Drake London over the middle. Gain of 5. Gotta go hurry up here. 2nd and 5. 1.5 minutes to go. Penix is looking around, dancing around, trying to find something. Finds an open Kyle Pitts, but no, Cody Simon. What a play on the football. Breaking it up. Just getting over there in time to make the play. 3rd and 5. Penix again. He's looking for something. He's going to run it himself. I miss a tackle. Penix with block, slides down, dives at Garrett Williams' knees, trying to take him out of the game. Don't hurry up once again. 5 wide. And Penix looking around, gets pressured, throws it out of the back of the end zone. Oh man, this is getting my shoulders and neck all tight. Stressed out right now. It's stressful. 2nd and 10. Looking screens, going out to the backup. Carson steps out of bounds to the 12. So big 3rd down here. Obviously, it is 4 down territory, but still. 3rd and 7, minute left. Looking, Penix, jump ball. Bijan can't bring it in, almost intercepted. Garrett Williams almost caught it off of Bijan's feet. I know there's some people out there who would have loved to see a foot interception because there's some, foot fetish people out there. That's not my thing, but I mean, go for it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying anything about foot fetishes. We're going to move on. We got a football game to play. Here's a play, but it's not incomplete. It stopped. I'm completely just fucking up my brain right now. Why did we not just go for a knee here? It's the 6-yard line. We're fine. I don't see the issue. But it was a yard shy. 50 seconds left. 1 timeout. Atlanta cannot stop us from taking a knee here and running the clock down. And that's going to be it. Another win. 5-game winning streak here. Cardinals 26-13. Cardinals 10-5. Falcons 9-6. And I would say at this point, Cardinals are in a really good spot to make the playoffs with 2 wins over both NFC South, 1 win over each NFC South team that can make the playoffs. So immediately they're going to be higher than those 2 teams, right? In the wild card. So that's a big deal. But from that point, we are, these last 2 weeks, we have Cincinnati and LA again, the Rams, and neither of those teams have been great this season, but we will see. Can't play down to them, but Kyler Murray, probably his worst game in a while. But, in the second half, he had a better outing. Part of that was because we ran the ball, and we still ran the ball extremely well. Obviously, James Conner got a lot more carries than Trey Benson. I know I was talking about a more 50-50 split, but James Conner just more situationally had better options there. Bijan was really good against us. Raver McLeod and Darnell Mooney were their leading receivers. Obviously, Drake London didn't heat up until the end there. McBride Wilson had good games. Only got 1 catch for Marvin Harrison once again. We tend to do that sometimes. It happens. Especially with this run game. How could we not? But that was a good game, though. Good win. And we are getting an upgrade for Kyler. It's been a while. I would say we want his strong arm upgraded because his medium and deep shots are a little bit iffy at times, more so than his short. Does get 2 medium accuracy. We'll take it. And we got the follow-up to the Trust Our Staff. So that was a big win against a formidable defense. It seemed like you had a clear plan to establish a run. I'm going to credit the coordinator because it was the coordinator's idea, not mine. I have coach here for a reason. All credit to the preparation brought to this week. Thank you. I've had this game circled the day the schedule came out. When a team lacks a strong D-line, you hand the ball off and trust your backs to carry the game. They did. Coach was all in on the plan. We executed perfection. This is a special win for me. Yeah, it's true. Coach, the staff loves me. 94% approval rating. Players down 2%. I don't know why. It's probably because we're running full pads on guys. And we're throwing Walter Nolan back in the game when he doesn't need to be. That's fine. That's okay. But that is going to be it. We are headed into week 17 after this one. And I hope you enjoyed this week. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.